Hello everyone, I'm Frank of Super Frank Plays, and welcome to the finale of Mega Man X3. In the last part, we had to backtrack and get a bunch of our stuff, but we are finally at the point where we can start getting everything we really need, like upgrades and stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember this part of the game, so I am gonna be completely screwed. Also, I mentioned something about Zero's armor, or about Zero's Z Saber that you can get as Mega Man X. Turns out you had to fight enemies in a specific way, and I didn't do that, so I'm going to use this. Especially because this is going to be a spike-heavy area, as you can tell. No! Are you kidding me? Oh, man, I got knocked back into it. I'm trying to be safe in this area, and I can't even do that. Okay, so I'm going to go with this item because it just wrecks everything. Also, with the leg upgrade, we get faster speeds for... That's all I could have done. I'm scared of that because I didn't want to like nick the corner of it. Wow! Screw you, game. Okay, I have to jump back and forth on that one. How many lives do I have? Okay, 3. I should be good. I don't want to like start running out of lives out of like stupid mistakes. So I'm actually very, very rusty in this area, so I am going to be making mistakes. Jesus, are you kidding me? Wow! Oh, I couldn't have asked for a much worse way to start this off. And I've already... Oh. Screw this. I'm pretty sure if I was recording this like a year ago, this would have gone so much smoother. But I don't get that luxury. Okay. There we go. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I have no idea what the heck happened. Anyways, we're going to have some refills on our weapon energy and our lives. I don't know the weakness for... Oh man, this is going to be a crapshoot on this one. So I'm going to take a guess and say this guy is weak to the same item I've been using the whole time. Oh wait, no. Oh right, so Zero attacks this guy. Now, oh no, I'm supposed to fight him. There's a point where if I play as if I do that, I'm fine. But there's a point, I think around here, you have to fight specific, you have to fight Vile in a specific way, and I think you have to fight one of his other enemies in a specific way, and you get the Z Saber at this point. Okay, now here is where we're going to get our final upgrade, because I don't get the Z Saber now. So, rip Z Saber. But from here on out... Okay, I'm not worried about taking damage. I just need to get to a very specific area called... I think it's right over here. It's this one. I go in with... Oh man, I have so much health that I'm going to waste on that. I go in with full health. I drop down here. And this is the capsule we want. Remember when I mentioned those enhancement chips? Basically, this is all of those enhancement chips put into one. So it's one enhancement chip that upgrades everything. And there's a lot of benefits to it. Including at full health, you actually... Actually, no, not even full health. Just by standing, you can recharge health. So hopefully it'll show it. There we go. And this is one of those things where if you're at a specific level, you can just stall the whole time. And you'll have completely filled up health. This also allows you to double dash in the air, increases your defense, and does nothing extra for the head upgrade because that was already useless as it is. So this is going to be a very powerful item for us, because it increases our defense, so enemies like, well, any of the bosses we take on after this are going to be like a cakewalk. So hopefully they are a cakewalk. I cannot believe I made that 3 mistakes that fast. Hey, look who it is. It's Bit, because we killed Bite. Had we not killed him, yeah, had we not killed Bite, we would have had a completely different enemy. Or if we killed them both, we would have had different enemies. Actually, no, if we didn't kill them, we'd fight them again. I actually don't know what... I actually don't know what they're weak against, which would really help in this. Ow. Dang it. Nope. Oh, that sucks. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the other one. Full health. Screw it. I don't know what they're weak against, so I don't want to... I'll try it. This S-Blade. No! I had that! Are you kidding me? And now I can't get out. Jeez. I couldn't have asked for a worse way to start this off. Screw it! We're done. Oh, and I forgot to mention the other thing. We actually have an item in here. I'll show it in... I don't know if I'll show it off, but I'll show you what the selection for it is. You know the charge attacks that I've been going for, like not the ones that split into two, but the one that comes after it, the big attack. You get an ability that lets you use that as much as as long as you have a full meter for it. I'll show you what I mean. That does look cool, how it goes from like everything working to everything all chaotic. There it is, the hypercharge. Hyper C. I call it charge, but I don't know if that's actually it. That big shot, you can shoot multiple of those. We're gonna use the saw blades the entire time, just because like enemies just freaking melt on this. See? Enemies will just freaking melt. There's a thing I can do here, but I'm not really up for it. I think it's for like if you have the water enemy, but because we don't, or it's I think it's so that way you can use like it's something you can use for it. I'm losing my train of thought right now. Anyways, I guess you can waste a mech if you really need the right armor if you really need to. Oh, that was better execution than what I was expecting, but yeah, that the air dashes are going to help you a lot. Here we fight Vile, which should be easy to do. Oh no, we don't fight him. Odd. Okay. Wow, that was so helpful. Alright. still going to need these things. I'm probably going to need this item at some point, so I will grab one of those. Oh, we get to do this. This is going to be the most boring part of this whole thing. What you have to do here is let this crawl you up the entire way. And make sure not to hit the spikes or fall. Especially hitting the spikes because... What the hell? I have no idea what that was. Keep in mind, I used OBS for capturing... Oh my god, I have to come back. I used OBS to capture footage, so it's like I keep my desktop sounds on. So yeah. I didn't think that'd be happening in the middle of a video. Apparently something was updating, which I didn't want it to. Thanks, Windows. Anyways, with this, are you kidding me? Damn it. And now I have to do this again. This is the most tedious part of the entire end game. And I say end game like the final levels. This is like the most tedious one just because if you can't screw this one up. Otherwise, you have to either restart from the bottom of this or from wherever the last checkpoint was. Oh my god, I thought I hit it. I was about ready to just say, you know what? Whatever. Okay. We made it past the second set of them. I think this one we can skip this because this one's actually a trick one. We don't need this because it only goes a short distance. And I think we have one more set of these enemies. Oh, I'm so not comfortable with doing that. Okay, we finally made it past it. We never have to deal with that again unless we get a game over, which I highly doubt will happen. What are you? Oh, there's nothing. Okay. Ah, I get to fight Vile again. So I can fight Vile without an item, so or without any specific item, so I think I should be fine. Yeah, see, it's just kind of bait him to the sides. It's tedious, but it does the job. Not what I wanted to do. And then after this, I'll have one more phase to fight. Knock him out of that, and then he'll... I think I have to fight him one more time. If I remember correctly, yeah, you have to fight him with this. Now, this one's going to be... Oh, boy. Because one of these things can actually, those things I believe can actually just It traps you, I believe. There it is. And no! I hate you so much. I'm gonna actually play it safe and... oh, God. Sorry, I'm trying to take this boss out while dealing with this thing. Oh, God. I am so screwed, aren't I? I hate this boss. No! Thank goodness. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. And he's done. We don't have to deal with him anymore. Didn't I tell you how rusty I was? This is where the Let's Play kind of goes downhill, because everything else was up fine up until now. Now it's like, this is going to just take so long. You can breathe. We're good. All of our stuff is replenished except for our health. We can deal with that in a bit. But for now, we either have our third or final phase. Probably our final. Because, oh, we might have a boss rush, actually. Yeah, this might be a boss rush. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the boss rush is probably the easiest part of this whole thing. Before you go in against any boss, just take yourself some of these. Take yourself some of these until you completely destroy it. That's kind of how it works. And then we're going to take on the enemies with their weaknesses, if I remember all of their weaknesses. I don't know Blizzard's. Ooh, I actually don't know his weakness. We can try this? Oh God, okay, that didn't work. Okay, so the exploit doesn't work. But that is his weakness. But I do like that with our extra jump, or extra dash actually, we can stun him for a moment. So this is going to take a little bit longer than the actual boss fight that I'm used to, but... dang it, die already. That's what you get for getting that final hit. This will probably be the smoothest sailing we'll do here. And then once we beat the bosses and once we do the boss rush, the difficulty is going to go up a bit higher. This is just like a standard Mega Man thing. Which I do hear complaints about. That it's just like a tired thing in the series. And I agree. You could cut down the length of the game by one level by taking out the boss rush. Gravity Beetles, so... no, Blast Hornet, that's what it was. I'm thinking Gravity Beetle's enemy, not his weakness. I haven't played this in like a couple days, so... I think if you're too far away, I don't think it works. I think that one does like a lot of damage at once. Nope. That was a disappointment. Dang it! That went the wrong way. I meant to go backwards, but I screwed that one up. Oh well. Mistakes happen. But... oh, I was going to the wrong item. I was like, what? We are rewarded with our health back. A little extra health. And some more health that, honestly, we will be using at some point. Volt Catfish. Yeah, I had a feeling. So we're going to bring out Tunnel Rhino's ability, and we're going to just take him out. Ooh, that's kind of awkward. There we go. So odd whenever everything is just like so routine. Anytime he hops, I'm just playing it safe on this one. So if this is not the best way of taking him out, I don't know what is. But as you can see, and done. So we only took what, one hit from him, maybe two. We ran into an electric attack from him, and I think we might have taken some damage off his little belly flop thing. So, not the smoothest thing we could do, but we're fine. As always, refill on health. Okay, I don't mean to do that. But at least we have full health. It just means a lot of our health is going to go... a lot of the health we get from here is going to go towards our sub-tanks. Gravity Beetle. Knew it. Man, I'm killing it with these ones. Although this one's going to look very pathetic, just like the last time. I really should let him show... you know what? I'm going to show off his attacks. He does this, and he does that. So yeah, that's his attack. And this is his other one. He also did that rainbow effect that he did. He uses that to charge right into you. And I think he knocks you upwards, so he can knock you into that gravity thing. So yeah, there you go. I can finally show off his attacks, because I didn't do that 2 parts ago. But with that, we should be... we're about, what, halfway through? I'm going to just charge up so I can get the most amount of energy out of this. Get a big energy. Get another big energy. I know I could have gotten a smaller one out of it. Oh well. Okay, so... last time we took him on with the Buster. Not a bad idea, but we now have something more effective. Especially when he tries to troll us. You can hear, which you can tell with the high-pitched sound. Oh, there's his attack. There's the 3 drills that he shoots off. I didn't think that was gonna make an appearance. Oh, dang it! Ouch! That's what I get for being amazed. My amazement and amusement has a price, and it was taking 1 hit, which... damn, he hit hard. Just saying. There you go. That's the even faster way of taking out Tunnel Rhino. So if you go through Toxic Seahorse, you will have his weakness if you face him first. So there you go. But because I took him on first, just so I can ease a little bit of backtracking, even though I took an unnecessary route. Let's see, what do I want to raise up? I guess this. It's like, what do I use the most? And it's like, I don't really use a lot of them that much. We do have that, so okay, Toxic Seahorse. So, hey, we brought the... Actually, no, it was Frost Shield. We're going to Spark Mandrill the crap out of him. Spark Mandrill Syndrome never looks so funny. And he's done. Had I hit him earlier, I probably could have avoided that, or I probably could have prolonged how, or delayed how, like, when I was going to get hit, but we're fine. We're good. We're okay. And then you just get more of our health. And with that, I believe we have an entire sub-tank filled, so that's perfect. That's just what we need. Are there any here that I'm missing? No, I got them all. Huh. Okay. Oh, so I have... Okay, 2 more to go. Alright, I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm counting them and I'm not getting all of them. Okay, Crush Crawfish, so I need the Triad Thunder, and then after that will be, No! I didn't want to get hit by that. I hate that move so much. I hate those stupid claws. Seriously, like, whenever, even on my good runs, this boss is still a pain in the butt to deal with. But he's done. Whew. Thank goodness. Okay, that was the most difficult one. And I think we have... Saw blades are the ones I'm really going to need for this boss, but guess it wouldn't hurt to refill the Triad Thunder. Saw blades because I'm going to go up against what's his name? Neon Tiger? I want to say that, but I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying the wrong enemy. I know... Oh. Dang it! That's what you get for screwing it up. It was because you moved. Hit him this way. Hit him in a more direct... Screw you. You oversized cat. Robot. I wonder if it would be doable to do an X-Buster run on a lot of these, because I know Crush Crawfish would probably be one of the more difficult ones because of just how much of the screen can be covered by its own attacks. It'd be an interesting thing to do. I wonder if Jay's Reviews has already done it. Knowing the guy, he's probably done that. He had to review X3 at some point, so... dang it. And there's the last one. I don't know what enemy is ahead, so... Gonna hope for the best on this one. Dang, I'm usually able to get that. Oh, wait. Frost shield. Well, that... Okay, there was only one. Who is here? Oh, I don't know what you're weak against. This is, Doppler. Oh, I think I just used the Buster on you. Hey, you know what? That's fine. Basically, Doppler's like the one's like, oh, Sigma's behind the whole thing. I just remembered how to fight this guy. Basically, that energy thing. Watch. He's gonna have some... That green energy, if you hit that, he recovers health. So, the goal is to not hit him when he's doing that. Gonna do it one more time. Oh, no? Okay, that's fine. And a very simple to follow pattern. Seriously, he makes himself a little too easy here. No! Oh, that was a bad idea. There you go. There's a demonstration of how he recharges his health. And how he lost the same health that he just... Damn it. Stop recovering. Okay, that's perfect. I think he's trying to, like, bait me into attacking. So in the moment I do... Like, I don't care if I'm taking little bits of damage from him. I think it's if you try attacking right away, he'll bring up the shield and he'll recover himself. So, I guess the game is trying to bait you into doing that. Thankfully, I have avoided that. Strong enough to destroy Sigma, so we go and do it. I know I've been skipping the story. I apologize for that. I just like playing the game. So, I'm not really much into the story because, well, the story gets very convoluted at after X4 or X5. Actually, ending of X5, it gets really weird. Now, we're at the biggest part of the game. The ending. So... the idea is to just make sure I'm recovered on everything. I believe at some point... Okay, so this is where X and Zero kind of split up to go find him. Zero goes through here, and I take the higher path. That's sweet sword, though. And then, yeah. With my fast climbing abilities, I can do this. I believe this is nothing but just a setup and also kind of, okay. Yeah, that's basically the setup to get to the final area. However, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spend a little bit of time and just do that and recover my health. So, I'll be back in just a bit. There we go. We have our full health. And there's our full health. It took a while to sit, so you are going to be sitting just for a while, but I did want to guarantee that I would have as much health as possible, and I'm going to also switch to the saw blade because you'll see why. It's very weird because Sigma's like inspired by different things, and this one's really funny because the first one it was like Star Wars. The second one it was Wolverine in X2. This one, Captain America. It's funny because now they're all owned by Disney. when only 2 of them used to be owned by Disney at the time. The whole reason for me using this, just so that way I can barely clip his head. See? But every now and then he'll throw his shield around. So he'll throw the fire. Dang it! Oh man, I was not trying to hit that. But you can hit him on the way for his jump if you hit him just right. Just trying to make sure I can actually stay on this. At some point he's gonna throw his shield around, and it does like a figure 8. Like, oh no, it just goes in an oval. I thought it was a figure 8. Never mind. I must be thinking of something else. And it'll just like destroy your attack. But you can also hit him on the way up. Oh, there's the figure 8. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. I was just thinking ahead. One final attack. Okay, maybe one more attack. There we go. So we've taken down phase 1. We're getting ready for phase 2. Phase 2 is going to be somewhat interesting because, well, I mean, you'll see why. It's also going to allow me to try, use this item that I have. Phase 2 is going to be just the second form, which is going to be this giant robot. And it looks way over the top. Now with this, we can use our hypercharge, which is, if this is not the accurate name for it, that's what I've been calling it. Dang it. Okay, I really need to get out of here. And then there's that laser, which will take health, so... just need to hit him around there. It's really wonky to tell. But the thing with this laser is that you really shouldn't worry too much about it, because the amount of damage that it does compared to what you can take is so minuscule compared to any of his actual attacks. Since I'm officially out, I'm going straight for the Buster. Which will actually help because I can finally tell where I'm attacking. Kind of have to aim right there. Very awkward hitbox to aim for. But there are times where you can just hit it just right on them. Ooh, that slowdown. Alright. If I can do this successfully, I don't have to worry about death. Which death is a worry here, no matter how much health you have. I think if your full body's in it, then you will take the damage, but I should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to use one more. Just because I want to like keep it safe for me. Especially when I get hit with a barrage like that. Now we get to do the worst part of this boss fight. We're gonna have an escape sequence. If I hit it just right, we're done. We don't have to play anymore. If I don't hit it right, I die and have to start the whole level again, or the whole boss fight. Possibly the whole level. So, I like going on this side. He's gonna do the wireframe thing, which is why the CX or CS or what it's called. It's like a special chip used for these kind of wireframes that Capcom used. Cool technology, but man, did they make these games expensive because of that. But because we have all of this health, we're done. That's it. Game's over. We've officially finished Mega Man X3. I'm gonna take a drink of water since I've earned it. Damn, it's a dead end. Yeah, the only time you're gonna hear him say damn, it's in the Super Nintendo games. Interesting how they don't... Well, I mean, then again, this might have been... I think this was post ESRB. And then this is like him saying that he's trapped X and he's gonna come after him. But then Zero just completely destroys him. It's you again. I picked up an anti-Sigma virus from Doppler and used it on... Sorry about the delay. Oh, no worries. We just had to, like, fend for ourselves. We're fine. Basically, comes down, slashes him, Sigma's done. We won't see him for another game. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, he comes back next game. Spoilers. Kind of does the Dr. Wily thing, but for these games. I know I skipped most of the story, but I'll read this, and I love this piece. Like, the music from here on, beautiful. Love that. X has crushed Sigma's plan once again. But many questions still occupy his mind. Why must humans fight against Reploids? And why must Reploids fight against each other? As X stares at the burning remains of Doppler's lab, his body trembles from an unknown sorrow. I just noticed that instrument. Oh my gosh! What does fate have in store for me, he wonders. That sounds good. He can only hope that someday Dr. Light's plan for him will finally be revealed. Unknown to X, his destiny has already been decided. To save mankind, he must destroy Zero. Ooh. It really sucks because Zero is a badass character, but only time will tell when and why. And one of my favorites in the game. My favorite credit sequence in the series. So, that's Mega Man X3. It's my favorite Mega Man game. I know I was a little rusty at the beginning of this part, but we made it out. And, well, to me, it's just as playable as it was the first time I played it. There's so much that appeals to me in this game. The design of the sprites, the music. I know some people say the composition on it sucks. I say I don't care because it still sounds nice. It's very pleasant. The visuals are amazing. I love the different areas that we get to go through in this game, and with the exception of that final chase area, because we kind of cheesed that because we had a crap ton of health. Aside from that, I will say that the bosses are very unbalanced because you will have a very difficult time against them, but it's one of those trial and error kind of games. You kind of figure out everything as you go along. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do that. I had help from Jay's reviews, so I had some assistance from him because he kind of taught me a few things about the game. So I learned a little bit as I went along, and then some of the stuff I just kind of went through with a guide. Then I learned a very optimal route. It's not the most optimal one, but it gives me less backtracking than what I originally had it as, where I would be going all over the place. Now it's just like, okay, I don't go to very many areas, and I'm done very fast. And if I remember correctly, this was like, what? An under 2-hour run? So, yeah, there we go. Mega Man X3, do I recommend it? If you like these retro kind of games, absolutely. But if you are someone who's brand new to the series, I would probably recommend X1 and then X2 before tackling X3. And then afterwards, I believe X4, I hear, is an amazing game, which I do need to play. I might do it as a Let's Play here, or I might just stream it on Knuckles' channel. I don't know that yet, because I've been pretty busy with the Knuckles channel, which is why uploads haven't been as consistent as I would like it to be. But I've said it a while ago. I don't know if I did say it a while ago, but I'll say it now. When things get difficult with the Knuckles channel, that has to take priority over this. I use this just so that way I can play stuff I want, relax, do a chill Let's Play. I don't have to over-edit stuff, and that's basically the whole reason why I do this. Why Super Frank Plays is here. It's supposed to be a relaxed Let's Play. In terms of editing, I could stress the heck out all I want over how difficult a game is. That's fine. But this is just so that way I can chill, play a little bit, and just enjoy the game that I'm playing. And to play my favorite Mega Man X game, my favorite Mega Man game overall, it's fun. I like it. When I played Mega Man X almost 2 years ago, I was having a good time with it. But this one is just like, I have so much nostalgia with this game compared to Mega Man X, just because I used to play it, or I used to try playing it when I was younger and realized this might not be the game for me. And now it's like, now that I know how to beat the game, I love it. So it's all nostalgia, rose-tinted glasses and stuff like that. You know, the stuff that people are going to tell you, well, it's not actually... It's like, I understand. So, I know that's going to be a thing. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with nostalgia, not being nostalgia blinded, but nostalgia kind of swaying my opinion to loving this game more than I actually should be. I'm more than okay with that, and I'm willing to accept that. And anyone who says that this game isn't as good as I say it is, that's fine. I'm open to that opinion. So, with that said, there you go. You don't have their speed, their power, because they're too strong, especially Mega Man X. And this is going to be my favorite part. In just a moment. Oh, I love that every time I hear it. It never gets old. It's like whenever I play Pokemon Gold and Silver and I go through Goldenrod City, this never gets old for me. So, that's going to be it for Mega Man X3. Let me know what you think about the game in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel and you like the... Well, first off, if you like the video, thumbs up, you know, like the video. Share it around with the people you know so we can get this channel growing. Let's grow a little community here who likes possibly retro games and modern games. I mean, I'm more into the retro games, but I'm always willing to experiment with newer games. And on top of that, if you like the video, but you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, click the bell icon, be here before the 1,000 subs. I want to do that. I want to make that a goal of the channel. I want to reach 1,000 subs with this channel. We're already at 150 or 170. I actually don't know what number I'm at. Probably 170. I can double check that. You know what? We can do this right now on the fly. We will check out how many subscribers Super Frank Plays has. At the time of this recording, it is 155 subscribers. So if you want to see more Mega Man X gameplay, if you want to see me play Mega Man X2, let me know. I know I skipped that one, but I wanted to return to the channel with my favorite X game, my favorite Mega Man game, and before I tackled the other one that I haven't gone through. And with that said, if you want to find my social media accounts, by all means, they're in the description, as well as a possible new Let's Play coming out soon. I want to do this one, but I don't know exactly if I'm going to beat the game because it is super difficult. So, look forward to that. Look forward to possibly other one-off videos I'm going to do here. And also, if you are not subscribed to Knuckles' channel, feel free to do so. There's a link in the description. Anyways, with that said, I hope you have a wonderful and safe day, and I will catch you for the next Let's Play here on Super Frank Plays. Take care.